Communicate to a young materialist and fickle society. Received Wednesday, 15th June 2011, 10 p.m. My dearly beloved daughter, the trials and spiritual dryness you are enduring at present are allowed by me to bring you even closer in union with me. Sometimes, when you suffer, I have to turn to one side so I won't have to witness your sorrow. Yet, as you endure each trial and move onwards to the next stage, you will become even stronger than before. The deeper your suffering from the cruelty and abuse of others who ridicule you because of this sacred work becomes, the more graces you will receive. How to suffer in my name? To suffer in my name, however, is not enough. You must not complain openly about these torments. You must, to satisfy me, suffer in silence, my daughter. To the outside world, you must appear to be joyful. Only then will your soul be fortified and brought to the level of sanctity that I require of you for your mission. For when you evolve in this way, the fruits yielded when you speak my word means that my messages will be heard more effectively in every corner of the world. This time, as I prepare all my children for the greatest challenge since my crucifixion, it is vital that as many people hear my most holy word. The truth now being revealed will be heard not only by believers, but by those who don't want to know me or who don't want to accept the truth of the existence of God, the Eternal Father. Communicate to a young materialist and fickle society. My daughter, you must use methods that will communicate my word to a young materialist and fickle society. Ensure that you communicate in a way that they will understand, pay attention to, and talk about. For what good is this work if it is simply just reinforces my holy word to believers only? Yes, it is important that my followers are reminded of the promises I made when I said I would come again. But it is those souls with no knowledge, understanding, or interest in my compassion for mankind who I must reach at all cost. You, my daughter, and my followers have a duty to inform agnostics, atheists, and a whole young generation of the truth now. Speak to them in gentle tones. Never be aggressive. Use words of encouragement. Make my word interesting. Not the end of the world. Talk to them of the promise I made for the new paradise on earth. It will not mean the world will end, but rather that a new era of peace, joy, and happiness will now evolve. They cannot and must not turn their back on this glory. Pray for them. Bring them to me, and you will receive special guidance and graces. Simplicity and the truth should be your weapons of choice. Lead by example. My daughter, you must plan now to use different and new methods of communicating my word. Help will be sent for you to achieve this. Spread my word using modern communications. Modern communication methods must be utilized to ensure that my word is spread rapidly. Pray now. Ask publishers in as many countries as you can to produce the volumes in as many languages as possible. Use audio, video, and other methods to spread my word quickly. Call on volunteers to forward my messages to the multitudes. For this, my daughter will save souls. I love you. Your strength and determination to succeed in this work, which stems from the pure love you have for me and my beloved mother, will bring souls who would otherwise have gone to hell back into my arms and eternal salvation. Ignore those who show disrespect for my name. Be brave. Ignore abuse. Do not respond to those who show disrespect for my name. It will be my followers who will hurt you the most. For many well meaning true disciples of mine fall into error from time to time. Their knowledge of my teachings can create a sense of pride which leads to arrogance. Then intellectual pride creeps in. Those poor, loving, and solemn souls of mine, whose love for me is not in question, must never look down on those they may feel are on the wrong path. They must not fall into Satan's trap of assuming a position of superiority and solemn rigidness. This then becomes a battle of wits to see who, in human terms, is more knowledgeable than the other, or who has a better, more understanding of the truth of my teachings. Remember what I taught you all. The truth is simple. The truth is love. In your quest to prove your interpretation of my holy word, if you do not show love and patience, then your version of the truth comes is not of me. Love each other. You are all equal in my eyes. But for those of you who go out of your way to help bring my lost souls, then you will be risen in my eyes. Your divine Savior, King of all mankind, Jesus Christ.